everybody, welcome to a new Weapon of the Week. Weapon of the Week number 7 if I'm not mistaken. And this week's Weapon of the Week is all about a shotgun. A good old shotgun like we can see in the movies where we shoot a bunch of pellets, or in our case balls. Blue balls even. All up in people's faces and they get wrecked. They get absolutely wrecked. Because shotguns are one of the most, I don't know, entertaining weapons, I guess. Like, the Loadout has done a pretty good job, like especially the sound effects. It gives a real good feel to the gun, and as is the case with this gun. The blue balls of doom, or as I call it, the arc to triumph, because it's kind of a pun, because it's Tesla and Tesla arcs, as you can see. Tesla arcs. There we go. Yeah, the arc to triumph, and yeah. I'm gonna start out with the part that I'm not gonna tell anything about. The scope. Scope not going to matter anything, like at all. Like it doesn't matter. We are going to hip fire this baby, and we will be doing nothing but hip firing it. You can kind of use X-ray to, I don't know, scan your surroundings if you really want, or you can use bioscanner to check which guy is low on health. But as I said, we are going to be hip firing this weapon, and we are going to use the compact stock doing so, because the compact stock allows for some high hip fire accuracy, and Pulse like the Pulse chassis as a whole has the deal where it has a relatively good hip fire accuracy compared to, for example, rifles. It's one of the things that separates Pulse from the rifles, and to enhance that hip fire accuracy, we're going to go with a compact stock. The compact stock penalizes your aimed accuracy, but that doesn't matter, because as you can see right here, well, as I said, we're going to be hip firing it. It's a shotgun. You have to hip fire it, but you will also get more accuracy hip firing it than you could ever get aiming down sights with it, because as you can see right here, if I just take a standard or aluminum stock or something, we get 61.5% aimed accuracy and 58% hip fire accuracy. But if we put the compact stock on there, we get like 71% hip fire accuracy, which is like 10% higher than the previous aimed accuracy. So there's no reason not to hip fire this weapon at all with the compact, and no reason to not take the compact stock. So yeah, we take the compact stock. That's what we do. Now we got the semi-auto and the shell loading thing going, because that fits our scatter barrel, because it's a shotgun. Like we're not really going to use standard, because with the shotgun you can kind of reload in between shots, as you can see here in the video. I tend to do that a lot. Like, I take my weapon, I shoot it, I reload, I shoot again, I reload, I shoot again, and that way I have infinite ammo. And yeah, shell loading has the most damage, aside from the bolt action magazine. So there's, yeah, we are going to roll with the shell loading. Now semi-auto, I don't really like 2-round burst or 3-round burst on the shotguns, because, well, as you can see here, like you lose way too much damage with it. Like, if it had a bit more damage, I would probably consider it, but semi-auto is just, yeah, there's no real reason to use 2-round burst. Let's just leave it at that. Now, for the barrel, I have something interesting to say, because you may be wondering, why are you using the narrow scatter and not the wide scatter? Because wide scatter has more damage, right? Yes, but that doesn't really matter if you can't actually hit your opponents. I mean, as you can see here with the wide scatter, I have to really get up close to hit all my shots, and the damage difference is minor. In addition, narrow scatter has much more range. Like, wide scatter has 30 range, in feet, like feet, 30 feet range. I don't know what a feet is. I'm from Europe. We don't really count in feet. I guess it's foot distances. But anyway, narrow scatter has 50 feet range, and that is substantially larger. And the projectiles, they stay closer together when you fire them. You have so much more range. Like you are not going to get this range. It's like a mid-range shotgun. You're not going to get this range with a rifle shotty or any other shotty. This is like the most longest range shotgun, and it's also very good up close. And as I said again, wide scatter has, like, it penalizes your range in two ways. One, you will have way more spread of the pellets, meaning you can't hit. Meaning you have to be up closer to hit all your pellets, and it has less range just to begin with. So narrow scatter outclasses it in two ways. And for that, like, 3 damage difference, I'm not going to miss 20%, like 80% of my shots if I can also hit them when I use narrow scatter. So yeah, that's the deal with the narrow scatter. Now, then we got the propulsion and not the propulsion, payload and the dynamics. That's what they call it on the Pulse chassis, the dynamics. And the dynamic we are using is the standard dynamic. And bouncy is fun, but we are using Tesla. Why are we using Tesla? Because slug only does like 4 damage more, and it's like total damage. So per pellet, it's like, I don't know, 4 damage more per pellet is like half a damage more. That won't really matter, because with the Tesla shotguns, yeah, even with narrow scatter, are relatively inaccurate. So you are going to miss a few of your pellets, and with the Tesla you can kind of make up for that by making use of the arcing. Like, maybe if I hit my enemy with all my projectiles but one, that projectile will still deal damage to him with the Tesla arcing. So it's like even more forgiving. It's so good. It's so forgiving. It's so nice. So that's why we take Tesla. But that Tesla damage we won't get the Tesla damage if we use bouncy, for example, because instead of arcing on the ground, it won't arc on the ground. If you get what I'm saying. As you can see, like, I'm shooting here and it doesn't deal damage, whereas if I was using standard, yes, the projectiles will disappear immediately, but look at all the Tesla damage I'm getting from this. That's great. Now, as for using this weapon, I don't have to tell you really which secondaries or which weapons go well with it, because that all really depends on your playstyle. If you really want to stay up close, you can take a rocket as a secondary, a mortar rocket or something, so, so you can quickly get the burst damage and then finish them off with this Shotty. But the Shotty also works great as a standalone weapon. As you can see in the video, I am running, one of my loadouts that I am running is the Arc de Triomphe Shotty, with the healing Shotty is what I'm using. And the healing Shotty is quite good, but that's another weapon of the week maybe. But yeah, so as I said, it works pretty decent as a standalone weapon as well. But if you want to go full offense, you can also take a beam as a secondary to still be viable on the longer ranges as you try to get up close to your target. So yeah, that was, I don't think I have much more to say about this weapon. Otherwise, then I would definitely recommend trying this out. It's a good weapon, it's a fun weapon, and it's the way to triumph your enemies. See, another pun. I'm getting the hang of these puns. So yeah, that was it for this week's weapon of the week, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.